Sorry, now I'm going to cover up why would I follow Muhammad. That's a good question. Okay, why would I follow Muhammad? After proving this point, I'm going to move on to the Quranic scientific miracles very fast, and then I'm going to the point of war, the King of Kings, Mr. Jesus again. Now, why would I follow Muhammad? Oh, okay. Muhammad, peace be upon him, first of all, had a lot of good teachings, very nice teachings, teachings that was written in the old Christian language, the old Christian religion, such as how the Muslims pray. How the Muslims pray. We all have seen how the Muslims pray. Now, let's look on YouTube for the document made by the BBC channel showing a very, very, very old church from the 1st century, and the people in it praying just like the Muslims. Weird, isn't it? How Muhammad knew it was very far away. Okay, let's see, he knew. Okay, now moving on. He taught even his followers, even in your time of battle, there is laws of battle. You cannot, after they surrender, you cannot kill them. You cannot rape the women. You cannot kill the children. You cannot even destroy the house or cut off the trees. But in Christianity, we got Deuteronomy 13, 16, or 17, depends on what version of the Bible you're using. Pretty funny. If you come into the lens of the Lord, and I'm not gonna follow it because it's very funny, and when he says you must kill them all, I shit my pants. Now, why would I follow Muhammad? There are a few things that I'm going to speak about, such as the signs of the last day, the judgment day. For the people that doesn't know, there are two kinds of signs: minor signs and major signs. The minor signs are like 20, 30 signs, I think. Now I'm gonna read them, and you guys judge by your own self. How Muhammad knew about those things. Let's say for the first one, when it will be regarded as a shame to act on Quranic injections. Yeah, it's happening actually right now. It's happening. Yes. Here's lucky, but you guys don't know about it. Now let's go to the second point. When untrustworthy people will be regarded as trustworthy, and the trustworthy will be regarded as untrustworthy. He's lucky again. When it will be hot in winter and vice versa. Lucky again. When the length of days is stretched, a journey of a few days is covered in a matter of hours. Now you cannot debunk that, because we all feel it. When orators and lecturers lie openly, when people dispute over petty issues, when women with children come displeased on accounts of their bearing offspring, and barren women remain happy on account of having no responsibility of offspring. When oppression, jealousy, and greed become the order of the day, when people blatantly follow their passions and whims, when lies prevail over the truth, when violence, bloodshed, and anarchy become common, when immorality overtakes shamelessness and is perpetrated publicly, when legislation matters pertaining to deen or religion is handed over the trust of the worst elements of the ummah, which is the nation, and if you people accept them and are satisfied of their findings, then such persons will not smell the fragrance of Jannah or paradise. When the offspring become a cause of grief and anger for their parents, music and musical instruments will be found in every home, including mine. People will indulge in homosexuality. There will be an abundance of illegitimate children. There will be an abundance of critics, tale carriers, blackbetters, and taunters on society. Yeah, he's very nice. People will establish ties with strangers and serve relations with their near and dear ones. Hypocrites will be in control of affairs of the community, and evil, immoral people will be at the helm of business establishments. The masjid or the mosque will be decorated by but the heart of people will be devoid of guidance. The courtyards of the mosque will be built beautifully, and high members pulpits will be made. Gangsters and evil people will prevail. Various wines will be consumed every day. I would say he was very lucky. Now, moving on to science in Islam. Actually, science in Islam is a very tough point for me and for everyone. I can debate on it, and I would cover it in 4 minutes max. We got a lot of things that Christian said. The hadith, or the narration of the fly that when it flies in your soup, is false. Now, first site I've heard of it, I'm not gonna tell what site, is a Christian site, and it was in 2003. It was speaking of this point. Actually, when it come in 2005, I went back to the site, I couldn't find this point written on it. Just like they got exposed themselves, so they removed it. And I was like, oh my god, those people are so funny. So I kept moving on. But even the uns are speaking. Now the uns are speaking. Yeah, the uns are speaking. Go to the BBC Science section and try to search it. Uns are speaking. Yeah, uns are speaking. It's true. Science discovered that uns are speaking. Mountains. Mountains, also a scientific miracle in the Quran. Now, if we got a few things in the Quran that we cannot understand it yet because science couldn't answer everything, and everyone, and even the scientists knew this, that science couldn't answer everything. So even after all what we have discovered, you're trying to say the unholy Quran and the mythical miracles in the Quran? What are you speaking about, man? The minor signs are enough for me to believe in Muhammad than believing in the unknown fraud Jesus that never existed. Historically, yes, he never existed. You will go to the Quran and say Jesus existed, like kids, but you won't be able to get it from history. Fag. By the way, I'm not gonna swear. Sorry, I'm not gonna swear because childish people will say, hey, this is a Muslim, a typical Muslim, a fundamental Muslim, and he curses, he swears, and it is just like I am the only person on the whole planet that curses and swears. It's very weird. Yeah, it's very weird. But I would say shut up. Now, I've just proven why would I believe in Muhammad. Just a few points, a very few points. I'm not gonna speak about the other points because I don't have time and I should have been asleep. But I couldn't stand his ignorance. Sorry guys. Moving on to the King of Kings and what the King of Kings that never existed wrote in the Bible. Thanks guys for watching.